WABC Radio.
Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that? No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to Russo Nation. This is the Frankie Russo Show. Yeah, guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Great show for you tonight. Great show! By the way, just a little heads up. The blood moon is rising. That's right. You got a linear solar eclipse. 6:15 a.m. Eastern Time. 4:58 Western Time. It's the first one of two this year, according to the scientists. Okay, question of the night. Where are the Americans? The Americans are coming. Fears that Iran nuke deal is a bomb. That's what I'm talking about. It's craziness. But like I said, the Americans are coming. Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas. There is no nuclear deal or framework with Iran. There is only a list of dangerous U.S. concessions that'll put Iran on the path to nuclear weapons. Iran will keep a stockpile of enriched uranium and thousands of centrifuges, including centrifuges at a fortified underground military bunker. Iran will also modernize its plutonium reactor. Iran won't have to disclose the past military dimensions of its nuclear program, despite long-standing UN demands. In addition, Iran will get massive sanctions relief up front, making potential snapback sanctions for inevitable Iranian violations virtually impossible. Contrary to the Shah of Iran that sits in the White House, the former deputy director of the UN's nuclear watchdog has said terms such as these will allow Iran to achieve nuclear breakout in just a few months, if not weeks. But in any case, according to United States Senator Tom Cotton, even these dangerous terms will expire in just 10 to 15 years, even though it took only North Korea 12 years to get the bomb after it signed a similar agreement in 1994. These concessions also do nothing to stop or challenge Iran's outlaw behavior. Iran remains the world's worst state sponsor of terrorism. Iranian aggression is destabilizing the Middle East, and Iran continues to hold, and nobody's talking about it. This is 1970s all over again. Multiple American hostages. 800-848-9222. We got a foreign national in the White House. We got the Shah of Iran in the White House looking to get the Iranians. Iran is ISIS, and now he's getting them the nuclear weapons. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to Cottrell Gore from Brooklyn. What's poppin', Cottrell?
The Meg! Happy Easter!
Happy Easter to you too, my brother. How's everything, man?
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm working with our good friend Mendy Rakeport in the 43rd Assembly District. I just happen to be the Conservative Party district leader, and we're running for Assembly special election Tuesday, May 5th.
Nice.
There are 3 Democrats running against us. The official Democratic candidate forgot to file his papers, so he's off the ballot.
So who's on the ballot?
The newly elected Democratic district leader has his own party called the Love Thyself Party.
Are you serious?
No, I'm serious. And guess what?
What?
We know for a fact that his name is Jeffrey Davis. We know for a fact he's a deadbeat dad. We know for a fact he's been arrested for prostitution.
Wow. So, Cottrell, let me ask you: is this guy Mendy gonna win?
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it.
Come on, man! I want to hear. Are we winning?
We're winning. We're winning.
That's what I'm talking about. I know you. I know you're good. I know you're working hard. I know you're up against the numbers. The numbers don't. It's a numbers game. Obviously, it's a tough situation. But I know you're good.
That's true. But the Democrats are split 3 ways. And
oh, I see. So we got a shot to get in there.
Yes.
Nice. I'm pulling for you. Hey, listen, keep us abreast, man. I'd love to hear more about the campaign, and any way we can be helpful. Please call in and tell us when's the election day.
Tuesday, May 5th.
Oh, good. So we got some time. So I'd love to hear more. Keep calling in and give us some updates on the campaign.
Will do.
Any websites where people can find out more about him, Mendy?
He's on Facebook, Mendy for Assembly. M-E-N-D-Y.
Mendy for Assembly. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for the call.
Take care.
Take care. 800-848-9222. We're going to move tonight. The blood mood is rising. That's what I'm talking about. I got Andy B. Bad. Let's kick to Andy.
Frankie Russo time.
What's up, my brother from another mother?
That's my
Over
brother.
in Staten Island?
Yeah, originally from Canarsie, not far from where you're from.
Yeah, that's right. So, what's going on, son? What are we doing over here? We got a freaking the shore of Iran in the White House.
Ayatollah of Obama.
It's crazy.
You like your nuclear centrifuge? You could keep your nuclear centrifuge.
Whatever you want.
John F. Kerry's on the mission.
Yo, then I'm reading the paper in the New York Post. It says here, North Korea, we did the same strategy with North Korea.
Yeah, look where that got us.
They cheated on the 1994 Accord under the Clinton administration and ended economic sanctions. And in return, North Korea promised to end the nuclear program. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You remember that they were feeding them nuclear information and plans how to do things?
So what do you think? You think that defector? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get the sources on this thing. This Iranian defector, he's a reporter. He said, I'm done. I can't even function in these negotiations with this Iranian thing. That they got the whole thing. You got to write exactly what they want you to write. And they said that the Americans are negotiating on behalf of the Iranians. You think that's true?
Definitely. Look who we got in the White
That's
House.
insanity.
There's nobody.
The shore of Iran.
The only people that see eye to eye with Obama is those 2 ladies that wanted to bomb New York City.
That's another thing. Yo, that chick said she's a citizen of ISIS, the Islamic State. I said, you know something? Go to ISIS. Go back to where you came from. You don't like America? No problem. Go back to where you came from.
Right? What are you doing here?
What are you doing over here?
They want to bomb New York City.
They want to bomb. You go back to where you came from. This is America.
And how many of us are walking around wondering what the hell Obama and John Kerry are even thinking?
Yeah, no, John Kerry, that's a funny. I was looking at some articles when Kerry was running for president, I think 2004, against Bush.
Yeah.
He was talking about, well, we got to consider if the Iranians want to use the nuclear weapons for peaceful purposes. Are you kidding me over here?
Yeah, and imagine if we were from another country and that's who came from America. Of course they hate us John F. Ketchup Kerry. He's the worst American ever.
Unbelievable, my brother. How's Tina? Is she okay? You guys,
don't forget John Kerry throwing those medals over the White House.
Oh my God, please!
I can't forget that.
That's unbelievable. Then we got Hillary coming over here in Brooklyn Heights. Bring it over here. I got some boys that want to check out your server. You know what I'm saying, honey?
Yeah. You could go, and nobody in the world believes that. Even in Afghanistan, they're sitting in a cave somewhere. They're saying Hillary's server is clean.
This is crazy. Yeah. My brother, Andy B. Bed, thank you for the call.
Hold on, Tina wants to say hello to you.
What's poppin', Tina, baby?
Thank you. What's going on? Listen, someone's got to check out Hillary's server.
I know, right? It's been swiped clean.
Good old Ankle girl. Hey, listen, have a happy.
You too, my brother. Take
Love
care.
You, Frankie.
It's always a pleasure. Andy B. Bad, 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We're popping here tonight. We're kicking to Johnny in New York City. What's poppin', Johnny?
Hey, what's up, Frankie? What's up, bro? How you doing?
Beautiful. How you doing?
I'm doing
Over
good,
here at 77 WABC.
Yeah, Bill's going to give that the reboot. You know, he's going to reboot that hard drive.
Right? Something's going on over there. They're going into Brooklyn. Hey, I got some boys over here. They'll check out the server. Don't worry. We'll figure this thing out. This is craziness.
Hey, you know, these two dirtbags they arrested in Queens yesterday.
Unbelievable.
What was it? These two animals. I want to know how much they're getting from welfare. Because if you go to Europe, you know, remember the Muslims on a bus in France thing I told you about?
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Everybody should watch that. Google Muslims on a bus in France. 45 seconds tells you that's a crystal ball into our future, people.
Unbelievable.
And that video, 80% of the Muslims in France are on welfare. The London bombers were all on welfare. They had terrorist apartments where they built those bombs in London, like Riverdale, with terraces outside. That's how these animals are living. And
it's crazy, man.
They're laughing at us. They are laughing at us. And
oh my God!
Who can blame them?
My brother, you know, it's funny you said it. They're laughing at it. I was looking at a video when they did the unfortunate event to us in 2001, September 11th. They were cheering. The Palestinians were cheering, and the NBC and Fox News had all of them over there cheering. They were cheering about they killed thousands of Americans, right? And now Allah Akbar blowing up buildings, and now we're sitting down, the debt to America, and now we're sitting down with the Iranians giving them nuclear weapons.
Frankie, I just want to say two quick things. With the Charlie Hebdo shooting in France in January, they took an undercover camera into Marseille, France, which is majority Muslim now, and when it was undercover, all the Muslims were passing out candy and saying Allah Akbar, he's a martyr, he's in heaven. They were putting flowers on the guy's house, in front of his house. When they brought the actual news crew in, they said, oh, it's a conspiracy, it's the Jews, it's the French government, wow. he didn't do it. You see how they do it?
It's crazy, my brother.
They're doing the same thing with these two girls. They're going to try to say that they didn't do it. Now, Officer Cherry, the guy who flipped out,
right?
I like my cops like that. Why does he have to apologize? They talk to the Irish and Italians like that too, people. Don't give me this Muslim taxi driver. They talk to everybody like that.
Hey, my brother, if somebody breaks the law, you got to do what you got to do.
I don't want Richard Simmons out there, brother. I want Richard the Lionheart.
Thank you so much for the call.
All right, have a good weekend.
Thank you. You too. Happy Easter, my brother. 800-848-9222. I'm on the drudgereport.com. Record 93 million Americans not working. Record 12 million African Americans not in the labor force. Record 56 American women not working. Federal cuts growth forecast to 0. Hillary Clinton's opening up a campaign headquarters for president after she just swiped the server. Obama's working out deals. The Shah of Iran is working out deals with Iran, the biggest sponsor of terror in the world. What is going on over here? I'm kicking to somebody. Timmy from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. What's poppin', Timmy?
Break open the saddlebags, America. Break them open.
Come on, Timmy. Let's get something new over here. I got people calling me, sending me text messages. That guy, Timmy, he's got to come up with something new.
Well, they're phonies. Why don't they just call in and come up with something new? I'm the guy. Let them come up with something. I know the establishment is getting to you, Frank, because that's going to be the
establishment's getting to Frankie Russo.
The next year's presidential campaign is going to be Bill Clinton's girlfriends in Iran. You know why? We buy Iranian oil. The Europeans buy their oil. Now they're afraid of them build. Stop buying their oil, and they don't have the money to build anything. Come on. Let's stop.
Isn't that crazy? The sanctions, the generals, our American generals are telling us the sanctions are working, and we stopped the sanctions?
Baloney. Listen, we're the most powerful country in the world. If
Right.
we really put our foot down, we could do anything.
Absolutely.
We want, and we could straighten this country out. Don't listen to those people emailing you because they try to silence me for over 15 years.
They can't silence you. You can't be silenced.
I was when they banned Frankie. When they banned me from the shows, I was on the show more when I was banned.
I know. So listen, I'm going to cut to another call. I know you'll come back later with something new. Thank you so much for the call. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Petey in Great Neck. What's poppin', Petey?
Frankie, happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you, too. I'm drinking some water right now.
Listen, you know that guy Timmy from Bay Ridge? From Bay Ridge?
Yeah.
Maybe you could give us the winner of the Kentucky Derby, because all he talks about is saddlebags, right? So that goes with,
He's a good guy, though. He tries to
call in next time. Give me the winner of the Kentucky Derby for this year, you know?
He tries to make but he's a good guy. He tries to make a country. He does make some contributions.
He does. He's right about immigration.
Yeah, he is right about immigration. Right?
You know, yes.
If we had closed borders, people would feel better, right?
Sure. Close down all legal immigration.
Right.
All legal immigration. Don't let anybody else in here. You see all these lunatics that hate this country, you know.
It's crazy,
and our politicians hate this country because they're the culprits.
Yeah, we got
guys like Harry Reid, and all the other politicians. They're clapping like a bunch of seals that he served his country so well.
Petey, you think
bankrupt us into another oblivion, you know.
No, brother, 100%. Think about how stupid that Hillary Clinton thinks we are. She did Benghazi. She did the foreign donations while she sat as the Minister of Foreign Affairs in the Obama cabinet. She sits there. Bubba's traveling around over 200 visits, garnering millions of dollars for the Clinton Foundation, and then she swipes the server clean, and now she's opening up her headquarters over here in Brooklyn Heights. What's going on over here?
It's sick, Frankie. We woken up, but a lot of people haven't, and that's the sad part. I wish, we need to do something about these politicians. They are not working for us.
And let me tell you something, bro. It starts with this, Article 2, Section 1, Natural Born Citizen Clause. I'm sorry. We got to vet these people. We got to vet Ted Cruz. We got to vet Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, she may fall under the General Petraeus standard.
Yeah.
General Petraeus, God bless them, great American. We need our generals. We need a General Patton today. I hate to talk about it, but the dude did give classified documents to an extramarital affair, and it ended up getting published in a book. So that's a problem. We gotta make sure, because we got all this data running around. Don't we have to make sure that everything is secure and these people are actually falling in line with the United States Constitution?
Absolutely, they're traitors. They're all traitors. They don't care. They're only thinking short term. Stuff their pockets. They're all millionaires. They all became millionaires. It's like somebody up high is sitting them down and telling them, "Look, go along and get along, and we'll make you a millionaire." And I believe that's happening. I don't know maybe it's centralized banking. I don't know. I have no idea, but I know it's a sad situation in America. Thanks, Frank.
Thanks, Petey. Thank you so much. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to Richie in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. What's poppin', Richie?
Yeah, hi, Frankie. Listen, since I see you worked up about this Iran situation with the negotiations,
why shouldn't I be, though? Don't you think I should
You're right. I had a point to make about democracy, a specific point, but if I might just first give you
could you try to tie it into what's going on?
I'm going to say what happened to me about what's happening with these negotiations. The analogy I'm going to make was I had a date many years ago with a girl. This had to be many years ago. I was young. At his station. Yeah.
Was she hot? Was she hot?
Frankie. I waited 15 minutes. She didn't show up.
Was she hot? Was she hot at least?
I didn't. I just, it was my first date.
Oh, it was a blind date?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I waited 15. She didn't come, so I said to myself, it would be a shame to leave now. A minute she'll come. I waited another 5, another 5, another 5, because I was committed and compromised with the time and effort I already spent. It wound up, I spent an hour and a half. She never showed up. And the thing with Obama is he's committed.
She must have been some hot woman.
So
An
the
hour
point
and a
I'm try-
half.
Yeah, the point I'm trying to make is Obama is committed and compromised by the time he already spent, and he's not going to abandon it. The mess will be transferred to the next occupant of the White House. So this is what I'm saying. The same thing that happened with this girl many years ago. Another 5 minutes, another 5. He becomes committed and compromised with the time already spent, and he can't leave it. The girl never came in. I lost, and Obama, that's my analogy. Now let me quickly.
Richie, thank you for the call. I'm gonna kick. I got people waiting to get on the line.
Okay, Frankie.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. I go to Bobby in Newark. What's poppin', Bobby?
Hey, Frankie, haven't talked to you since last week. How you doing? Bobby
my
from
brother.
the 6th Borough. Listen, Frankie, 2 things. Just 2 things. Everybody seems to be forgetting one thing. My man is letting 5 million people come in here, giving them passports. So now we're going to give somebody over in Iran the right to say, we're going to bomb America in 12, 13 months.
It's craziness.
Craziness is not even a simple word of saying it. You know what's crazy? We know what we have to do, but
Right.
we seem to don't want to do it. Now, as far as it go with Iran and trying to have us sit down and have a treaty, what treaty that we have ever written with somebody who's already trying to bomb the hell out of us or do whatever we're trying to do is going to be a good treaty? That's like sitting down with, how can I say that guy's name? Hussein? Hussein and a couple of
Osama
other
bin Laden
guys.
or whatever. One of those guys.
That's crazy. And then here it is. Okay, let me just say this, and you're going to love this part. We're going to give them the bomb,
right?
And we're going to let 5 million people in, and the people who are out here who listen to the 50,000 watts that you're broadcasting from, not paying attention? What's wrong with these people?
It's crazy, bro.
Right, come on, man. What's wrong with these people? Guys, y'all know what y'all have to do. If somebody is not voting the way you need to vote, vote that cat out.
Yeah, but it's
Vote
hard
her
because
out.
everybody... That's a great point. You're 100% right, but it's hard because everybody's programmed. You know, once
what?
things
I
get
can
racial...
unprogram her right now, Frankie. I'm not kidding. I can unprogram right now. Guys, the lady had a server. Tell me whose server that you had. That's number 1. Number 2, if you guys out there in radio land are actually listening to what Frankie is saying, all you have to do is figure out one thing. This woman cannot be president of the United States because you can't trust her and you can't trust the rest of them other people in there.
Absolutely.
So how do you guys figure? You already know. All I got to say is, Viva Israel. That's all I
Absolutely,
got
my
to
brother.
say.
Thank you for the call, Bobby from Newark. Thank you.
All right, Frankie. Talk to you soon.
Absolutely. 800-848-9222. We're moving tonight. I'm going to kick to Joey in Tom's River. What's poppin', Joey?
Frankie, good evening. You're cooking tonight. You know, Frankie, I studied a lot of psychology in my life, and what I'm sensing and interpreting about what's going on in the world now is what in psychology terms they call the repetition compulsion. What is going on is that we're going to repeat the same scenario
That's true.
before World War II. Where
Really?
they signed
World War II? I
treaties
thought you were
without off Hitler, and
Right.
Hitler told everybody,
Absolutely.
"It's my you-know-what."
Absolutely.
Okay.
I agree with you. I believe that what we're doing is we're creating another Nazi Germany. And
That's
once
right.
and like I said, he's the Shah of Iran, and they got the Shah Jr. over there in Virginia. They're waiting to put him in, and then we got a big problem.
But we have children running this country. They are adult children that never matured as an adult. They think they're adults, but they're not. And the only reason they become a politician is to fill their pockets. And I wouldn't doubt if Kerry and Obama filled their pockets with this deal for Iran. I don't care what anybody says.
You're
I don't
100% right.
trust
You
one of them.
cannot discount that. Who
No,
knows?
you can't.
Who knows if they got these offshore accounts?
That's
got
right.
accounts in Switzerland. Who the hell knows? My
Look at
brother.
the money that Clinton has got.
Oh, my
over the
God.
last couple of years.
Oh,
so
my
she
God.
can run for president. She's got $1 billion in
It's
this
crazy.
war chest.
It's crazy.
It's just. I'm 68 years old. If I got 10 or 15 years, I'm out of here. I feel sorry for my kids.
With the grace of God. Joe, thank you for the call.
You're welcome.
800-848-9222. We're moving tonight. We're going to go to Dale in Westchester. What's poppin', Dale?
Hey, Frankie, did the Easter Bunny give you anything yet?
Nothing yet. Wait, you want to be the bunny?
That's so cute. Let me tell you something, Frankie. I'm so upset. And you know what? That detective that they've turned into a piece of you-know-what. The detective that was yelling at that guy in the Uber car?
Which one was this? I got. There's so many things going on.
There's a detective that's been on TV all week because he was yelling at a guy in an Uber car because he was beeping his horn at him. And they say that the detective was in a tirade. And really, he wasn't. He was just mad at this guy for beeping his horn at this detective in an unmarked car. So it's gone to the point where they've taken his badge and gun, and he actually is protecting us by investigating, I think it's terrorist stuff. And that mayor, oh my God, him and even the Bratton, they have apologized to all of us, which is a disgusting joke, that this guy was berating someone. And it's just, I don't know what they want the policemen to do anymore.
Craziness. So let me ask you.
Yeah.
What do you think about these two chicks, the ISIS chicks? Is that unbelievable?
I was in the deli tonight telling you, women. And this guy was in the military. Now he's retired. He said, women are evil too. I said, yeah, I know. They're outrageous.
Is that unbelievable? She said she's a citizen of the Islamic State of Syria and Iraq. I mean, what's going on over here? Go back to where you came from. No, go back. If that's what you love that way. Go over there. Stay there.
It's terrifying. And what scares me is the way they're disrespecting the police.
I agree.
Who are supposed to protect us.
You're right. It's a fine line. You're right, Dale. I'm 100% with you. We need the NYPD, and it's a fine line we're walking over here because
all policemen. I got to tell you one last thing. I was watching CNN because I like to watch these dopes on there. This guy D. Ray, he's actually supposed to be some important person because he's running these marches. It's D. Ray McKesson. Do you know what this idiot said? He said, and they're listening to him, that the police are unfit to lead. Do you believe this?
It's crazy.
And that the police are assaulting protesters. I mean, what's happening to this world, right?
Absolutely. Dale, you're 100% right. Thank you so much for the call.
Happy Easter. God
you
bless
too. God bless. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Joyce, the New Age lady. Let's not get crazy into the New Age. Don't go too far with me tonight because I want to move, Joyce.
Frank, is that you?
Yes, that's
Hello,
me, honey.
Frank.
I want to move, baby. I got to move over here.
I'll tell you, Frank, you need more airtime. And I want to tell you that this fear paranoia in America is not the spirit of Americans. It is really sick. And I'd like to recite a short poem.
What paranoia? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fear in people that this water, that when a push comes to shove, they're not going to be able to react. We need more action here and less talk before, there's more demonstrations in America and people marching around and doing...
Well, what's unfortunate is that people are programmed, unfortunately. There's some sort of programming going on, and what's really going on over here, we have an economy that's about to implode. Just look at the numbers, and we have Iran getting a nuclear bomb. So I don't know what else more. How does our future look good? I do understand people's frustrations.
It can look good if we put our foot down. That's what I'm talking about. The fear, the groundwork is laid. Somebody's putting in fear.
Are you talking about the chakra, the third eye? What are we talking about over here? I want to move.
You want to talk about that? We need to get people together, and I'm willing to help if you want to do that too.
Okay, so. Why don't you go to my Frankie Russo show page, my Facebook page, put a post over there, and see if we can get some people that want to work with you.
I'll email you.
Okay.
Let me just say, I have a very short poem with reference to this.
I got to move tonight, Joyce. You're a great lady. I'm sorry. I can't hear this poem. 800-848-9222. Marvin in New Jersey. What's poppin', Marvin?
Yeah, Frankie, what do you say?
What's going on? It's a crazy time. You know, we got the blood moon rising.
I'm the craziest you could ever meet. I'm an 83-year-old old man.
Hey, young guy, come on. You sound young.
I am. I do everything that I could possibly do. Up until recently, I walked 5 to 6 miles a day.
Wow.
Every day.
Good for you.
I really was in great shape, but the legs gave away. So it's a little more difficult for me. I want to tell you a number of things. My mother and grandparents, my parents and grandparents, came to this country in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And, you know, they came here 2, 3, 4 years old.
From what country?
From Poland.
Nice.
Nice, okay? And we thought my mother was a political hack. She was very bright.
Wow.
She would sit and talk about what was over there, what's over here. She would talk about the mental people over there and the mental that's over here. Over here, she said, you know, you don't have good arbitrators. In Europe, you have them. You know why? I said, why, Ma? She says, here, you're one nation. There's never any interaction between other people and other nations.
That is a good point.
In Europe, everybody are next to each other. They know what the hell they're doing. And I'll tell you another thing she said to me in the 70s.
What'd she say?
Before she passed away.
God bless her.
Marvin, I want to tell you one thing. This is not the country it used to be, but it's still the best country in the world.
Great point, my brother.
I want to continue from there.
I got David, I'm sorry. I got to move. I got a lot of people on the line. I want to get everybody on the air. I'm sorry. You're a great guy. 800-848-9222. He was raising a great point, David. Thank you so much for the call. 800-848-9222. We're going to go to Georgie in Queens. What's poppin', Georgie?
Yo, my brother Frankie. I've been listening to your show for like a month, and I love it, man. I
Thank
took
you.
a caffeine pill to get nice and hyped. I swear to God, my man. Listen,
what's going on?
I find it crazy funny that Hillary Clinton says she don't know what's going on with her BlackBerry and her iPhone, and then all of a sudden the emails disappear. Come on, man, are you kidding me? And then with Obama, this guy's nuts, man. He sounds like a used car salesman.
It's crazy.
He got this, that, and the third going on, but he doesn't mention what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't mention what it is, right?
Yeah, man. Like, yo, there's a car salesman in Long Island City do that all the time.
It's craziness, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But the thing
they're
is,
dropping bombs in ISIS. Iran's dropping bombs in ISIS. They're the biggest terror state and they're the biggest sponsor of terror in the world. And we're working out how to deal with
man.
them.
We got these people. They're crazy, bro. I'm sorry that we got to cut these people off, man. We're wheeling and dealing with something that we're not gonna be able to get out of, man. I don't know what's going on right now. To me, my brother, even I got Jewish friends, and they're like, yo, this is a scary time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And the country is on life support, brother.
Absolutely. That's a great point, man. We're looking at freaking the next Nazi Germany, Iran. The next Nazi Germany.
It's happening right before our eyes.
Right before our eyes. We're emboldening them. We're taking off the economic sanctions. We already did it with North Korea, and they got the nuclear bomb.
My brother, look, I'm Puerto Rican. You know,
okay, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I know, but check it out. These two chicks that got caught out in Jamaica.
Oh my God!
They're like 2 miles from my house.
Are you serious?
What I swear to God,
crazy.
Man,
that doesn't flip you. That doesn't like flip you. That's crazy, right?
My brother. One of them is Puerto Rican. I'm saying to myself, listen, man, my people this is getting crazy. It's crazy. When Puerto Ricans start jumping in, we really got to do something, man. You know, but the other day I was in the parking lot, man. The other day I was in the parking lot, and a green little cheap car rolled up next to me with 2 tanks and a wire, and I said to myself, yo, should I call the cops? I don't even know, because then these liberals will turn around and says, oh, you're stereotyping. That'll call me a racist.
It's crazy.
So man, I didn't even call the cops.
Unbelievable.
They'll flip it around. But anyway, you got a good show going on,
Thank
man.
you,
I
Georgie.
love it, man.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the call.
All right, be easy, man.
YouTube, you be easy. I love it. Right. You got it. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We're winding down on the 20 minutes. We're going to go to Tommy from the Bronx. What's
yes,
poppin'?
Hi, Frankie.
Don't get anti-Semitic with me tonight,
right,
son. I'm
listen,
gonna throw down on
please
you.
Please don't misinterpret my language.
I'm allowing you to speak. Once you get
okay,
anti-Semitic,
okay.
I'm
I want to
moving.
say the U.S. is, to put it bluntly, the U.S. is double dealing in Iran. And somebody has to make a buck off this, selling all these people all this nuclear equipment. Iran is not a place that should have any nuclear equipment whatsoever. With all the earthquakes they have, it's the next Chernobyl or Fukushima in the making, and I'm telling you that.
Okay, my brother.
And it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Absolutely. They don't need...
Environmentally.
Absolutely. Thank you for the call.
If I were... Hello?
Yeah, thank you for the call, my brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Still on?
Go ahead, my brother. Shoot. Hurry up.
If I were the head of Israel, if I was the head of Israel, I would attack the situation on an environmental status.
Well, okay.
And tell them don't give them anything like this because environmentally it's a disaster.
Thank you so much for the call.
All right.
800-848-9222. Iran is energy rich. They don't need nuclear power. Period. They want to use the nuclear power. They want debt to Israel and they want debt to America. That's it. They said debt to Israel is not negotiable. That's crazy. Israel is America. America is Israel. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We're going to go to Johnny in Bayside. What's poppin', Johnny?
Hey, Frankie.
I knew you'd make it back.
Make it back? I haven't called you in about a month.
Come on, man.
No, I haven't called you in a month, Frank. Come on, man.
So what do you got to say? Don't give me break out the saddlebags.
All right, I don't know what you mean by that, man. All I can tell you is we have a problem inside America. We're worried about these guys in Iran. Iran is nothing, man. This is a big roost, this whole thing, man. Come on now. Could you picture them testing an atomic bomb? They'd probably blow themselves up over there. Come on now.
My brother, North Korea we got the standard already. North Korea signed an accord in 1994. 12 years later, they got the nuclear bomb.
And our deal was we were going to give them food so they wouldn't build the bomb. Come on, man. Come on. A 5-year-old kid wouldn't have fell for that. Come on now. You know that. It's a ruse, man. Listen. All your Republican governors are giving in on that law, on the discrimination law. They all caved in. They're a bunch of man. They're not on your side, Frank. You keep.
I'm opening up a pizzeria. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to come in? If gay people want to come in and buy and want me to buy into the whatever, they want to do a gay party or whatever, we give them the pizza. Just put the money on the table. This is business over here.
Yeah, but if they want you to do something that's against your religion, Frank, you can't do that, man. Come on.
What are you saying? Now, you know, this is a a fine line we're walking over here, you know?
Right, but suppose if you open up...
I'm a Christian man. I believe in Christ. I'm a Eucharistic minister in my church. Okay?
I know.
So let me ask you.
Go ahead, Frank.
Somebody comes in, he says he's gay. He's throwing a gay party. What does that have to do with me? You got money? Put it on the table. How many pies you want? That's it. That's it.
But the point I'm saying is, suppose if he tells you when you make the pizza and you put it in the box, he wants you to write on top of the box something that's against your religion, and then he calls it discrimination if you don't do it.
Well, listen, you know, when it comes to beliefs, that lady out in Indiana, she's entitled to her belief. But when it comes to services, how do you turn people down? I don't know. This is a very, very tight walk we're walking over here with that. But you want to know something? I really don't care because to me it's nonsensical.
Of course it's nonsensical.
Thank you so much for the call, my brother. I got 15 minutes left. I want to get more people on. Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm going to go to David in New Jersey. What's poppin', David?
Hey, Frankie. I wanted to tell everybody about Shanine Allen. She got pardoned by Governor Christie on Thursday, and one of the groups responsible is the New Jersey Second Amendment Society. We're a nonprofit, and we're trying to help allow the Second Amendment to flourish in New Jersey, and we're 4 years strong and over 2,000 members. And
Christie's a fugazi, boy. Wow. What a fugazi that guy is.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
Yeah, he's like a fake. Oh, my God.
Well, we're nonpartisan, we're nonprofit, but what we're attempting to do is just let everybody know about the Second Amendment in New Jersey. We helped get Brian Aiken off the hook.
So you got a website?
Yes, we do. It's www.nj2as.com.
So what do you got going on? You got an event coming up? Could people go to event? Do you have a headquarters where people can go and find out more about it?
We hold meetings every month.
Right.
And our next meeting is going to be here in April in the town of Newton at a VFW, I believe, in Sussex County, New Jersey. We hold meetings throughout the state, Toms River, Winslow, even Whippany occasionally. But we're a nonprofit, and we're really attempting to try to let everybody know that you can exercise your Second Amendment rights in New Jersey, and one of the ways we go about that is through Operation Established Compliance, whereby we tell municipal police departments, abide by the letter of the law and don't throw extra paperwork on that is unconstitutional, or they'll ask your employer, or they'll ask your wife, or they'll ask references just to be in your home.
David, sounds great, man. You know, I got a show page, Frankie Russo Show.
Yes.
You could put a post over there. I'll put it to my whole social media. I mean, I'm pro Second Amendment, so
Thank you.
I'll help you, man. I'd love to help you.
Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you for the call, my brother. What part of New Jersey you calling?
What's that?
What part of New Jersey?
Not all of the Morris.
Yeah, because I went to Seton Hall University. That's why I was asking.
Okay. About 40 minutes left there. Thank you, Frankie.
David, thank you for the call. 800-848-9222. We're winding down. We got like 13 minutes left. This is the Frankie Russo Show. We're going to kick to Johnny in This is 77 WABC. Johnny from White Plains. What's poppin', Johnny?
Yes, Frankie. I blame these so-called, I emphasize the word, so-called politicians for what's happening to this country now. First of all, you got all of these people from around the world coming into this country carte blanche, and these politicians are letting them in. It's like turning over the American people into a hungry lion's den with a pair of pork chop drawers on. And I'm telling you, these politicians are so. I don't want to get nasty on the phone, but these people are a bunch of jokes. There's not another country in this world that will put up with this nonsense. And I'm a combat soldier from Vietnam.
God bless you.
I'm 100% disabled. It's a joke. There's not another country in this world that will put up with this nonsense. Free food stamps, free welfare. And I'm a black man.
God bless you.
Something has to be done about these people. And that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much for the call, man. Point well said, point well taken. Thank you for your service. 800.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. 800-848-9222. We got 11 minutes left. We're going to go to Tommy in Staten Island. What's poppin', Tommy? You there, Tommy?
Frankie, yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Absolutely. You always say that to me every week when you call up. Are you here? Do you hear me?
It must be my phone.
Okay, man.
Anyway, Frank, listen. First of all, there's no deal with Iran.
Right, we know that. You're 100% right.
Because, if you define a deal, it's like between like Monty Hall or Crazy Eddie. You make deals when you buy TV sets and stuff.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You don't make deals with Iran.
How do you make deals with Iran? It's ridiculous.
You don't make political deals with your enemies.
Absolutely not.
Number one. Right?
Absolutely.
And number two, a framework for a deal with Iran means absolutely nothing.
Even the foreign minister from Iran said, stop this fact sheet. You got nothing.
What does that mean, a framework for a deal?
Yeah, because Obama came out with a fact sheet. The shore from Iran came out with a fact sheet.
Right.
It's crazy.
All Iran want, I mean, come on, let's face it, all they want is billions of dollars back that have been unfrozen from world banks. And the nuke.
Right.
On the side.
They get emboldened
and
economically.
The nuke on the side.
Right. Absolutely. They don't need nuclear power.
Frankie, what can I say?
Thank you so much for the call, man. 800-848-9222. I want to get as many people as I can on the air. We're going to go Johnny in Jersey City. What's poppin', Johnny?
Frankie, thank you for taking my call to this Polak, Johnny.
I know yours are short and to the point. Go ahead, my brother.
Japan is in a crisis. Now listen, China needs trade unions to buy our goods. Listen to me, people. Now, we can save Japan by forcing China to have trade unions where their workers will be able to buy our products. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you for the call, Johnny. Johnny always comes through with something interesting. 800-848-9222. I'm going to go to Richie in Monticello, New York. What's poppin', Richie? We're under 10 over here.
I promise not to cry. I hope Hillary Clinton don't get a job. The only job she should get is a part-time scaring the crows away on the farm. And can I ask you a question? Why don't you run for president of the United States of America? I vote for you.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Richie.
I would. You make more sense than the grown retards in the White House.
You mean the shore of Iran?
Huh? Yeah. You straighten the country out. What did FDR do when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor? He straightened it out.
Yeah.
Right?
It's crazy. Crazy times. Thank you for the call.
Okay, hey, you run and I'll vote for you.
You're the best.
I'll be your bodyguard for Iran. Bye-bye.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. We got about 8 minutes left. Let's kick to Ralph in New Jersey. What's poppin', Ralph?
Frankie, good evening, my brother. How are you?
What's up, my brother? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hanging in there. Now, there is no deal in there. This is a raw deal. This is a bad deal.
Absolutely.
And Obama is negotiating here. He's pimping us. Pimping. Okay?
So now you think he's a pimp? Wow.
No, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
I never heard that before. That's interesting.
All right, now, hold on. Now, here.
What's he pimping?
Well, he's being manipulated. You see that? He's playing his whip hand. You see that? So, considering those things, look, there is nothing good that will come out of this. And the foreign policy of the money shit and means, it's fumbling here, it's fumbling there, and that's basically what the money is. Legacy? What legacy is this man talking about? I don't know what he has accomplished 6 years into his term.
So what do you think? Are we going to impeach this guy or what?
Oh, God. I mean...
When are we going to get rid of him? He has to leave the He's the shore of Iran. He has to leave the White House.
Yeah, he has to
And then they got the other one, the stealth jihad Muslim Brotherhood operative, Hillary Clinton. She wants to get back in.
Happy Easter to you, my brother. Thank you for
the call. 800-848-9222. We'll wind it down. We got about 6 minutes left. Let's go to Greg in Central Valley. What's poppin', Greg?
Frank, you got it all wrong with regard to these religious freedom laws. It's about the almighty dollar, and you even said so yourself. If you, running a pizza shop, are willing to take the money, fine. That's fine. Do business.
Exactly.
But there are some people out there that would feel a little uncomfortable, let's say a baker, putting two boys instead of a boy and a girl on top of a cake that they're baking for a wedding, and they don't want to take the almighty dollar. You know what? If you're a part of the homosexual community, then that guy doesn't want to do business with you. Take that almighty dollar to somebody who does want to do business with you. I don't understand why they're all upset over this.
Well, Greg, Greg, you're raising an interesting point. I believe this is a tough line to toe over here, because what are we going to go back to the 1950s where we had no whites only, blacks only? I mean, what are we going to do? I can't serve you because your whatever your alternative lifestyle is or whatever. I mean, I am for the Christian faith. I'm for freedom of religion. Express your religion. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the answer is over here. All I know is you're entitled to believe. Like the chick in Indiana is entitled to believe what she believes. But how do you turn down somebody's service? I don't know.
Hang on.
That's a tough call.
And I hear what you're saying.
I'm in a quandary. I want to do the right thing. I want to be fair across the board. How do we do that? Gay people have just as much rights as we do. They They have just as much rights as we do. Now, I'm not for all this, give them special rights. I'm not into that. They have just as much rights as me. So that's how I look at this. And they should be treated just like me. That's how I look at it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Here's the difference, though. You talk about what was happening back in the Jim Crow days.
Right.
The basis, the reasoning behind that was pure racism. That was the reasoning behind.
So you're saying because it's religion? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not saying I accept that. I mean, that's definitely a way of looking at it. Greg, thank you so much for the call. I got 4 minutes left. I want to get somebody else on. 800-848-9222. Thank you, Jim. Interesting conversation. I wish I could talk with it further. Let's go to Sam in New Jersey. What's poppin', Sam?
Yeah, Frankie.
What's going on, my brother?
This is Sam, your other brother from Asian mother. I met you at the Brooklyn Tea Party.
How you doing, Sammy? What's going on, bro?
How are you?
You're from Haiti? You're from Haiti, right?
I'm Sam.
Sam from Haiti.
I'm from Sri Lanka, as a matter of fact.
Oh, Sri Lanka. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam. Sorry. Sorry about that.
I want to know what's wrong with Peter King. He's saying everybody calls him the Ted Cruz supporters are lowest denominators. What does he mean by that?
I don't know. You know something? Peter King, I can't speak for Congressman King. I liked his position he took with Eric Holder on the Holy Land Foundation trial. I don't know what his position is with Ted Cruz. My position is...
But he should ask what Ted Cruz didn't do, like he didn't set the founding document like the guy in the White House who doing it right now.
You're right, absolutely. I don't know. You see, Ted Cruz, I have a problem with Ted Cruz. He has to be vetted. He was born in Canada.
But
I've already gone through 6 years.
We don't know where Obama was born. Leave that in me. But his stand, his conviction, that's what we are talking about over here. Let him be born anywhere. That's not the issue at the moment.
But that's my complaint. I don't know what Congressman King has a problem with Ted Cruz. I don't know.
Oh yes. Anyway, keep up the good work, my brother. They are doing the wonderful job.
Thank you so much. We're trying over here. We got 2 minutes left to try to get as many people as I can. Let's go to Laura in Long Island. What's poppin', Laura?
Hey, Frankie, how are you?
Good, how are you? What's going on?
Okay, happy holiday to all of you.
Happy holidays to you, too.
I will talk fast. You remember how last month they wanted to elect to take Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel?
Right.
They wanted to take him down with the V-15. They
Right. So,
okay, they did not succeed. Now they did the same thing in Nigeria because this president was against Obama and for Israel. They did the same thing, the V-15 in Nigeria. They took him down. He just was...
I can't understand what you're saying. I can't...
It was an election in Nigeria, and they took him down.
Where?
In Nigeria, in Africa.
Oh, in Africa. Oh, Nigeria.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Nigeria, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And now they're doing the same thing in Canada. So you want...
I don't understand what you're talking about. What does this have to do?
They want to take the Prime Minister in Canada or the President.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like they did with Israel.
Exactly. They have an election in Canada. Now they're doing the same thing, the whole propaganda against the Prime Minister now.
Because maybe these people don't agree with what they're like Netanyahu.
Exactly. They are against the terrorism and whoever against the terrorism.
Right.
Exactly. So
great point. Laura.
Yeah. And I would like all Canada to be more aware and to see who they're going to elect.
Absolutely, Laura.
In Israel, we went and we even voted.
We need Israel. We need Israel. They could drop bombs. They could drop bombs right on the nuclear weapons. Laura, thank you for the call. This is the Frankie Russo Show. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
Broadcasting from the NJDiet.com studios. WPLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC. New York, a Cumulus station.